It's been a long week. It's been a long week. Wait, let me try one more time. It's been a long week. Have you ever heard of circular breathing? That when you can breathe in and breathe out at the same time. We're a daisy. Stream is just how long, Ben? Can you say long for? Hello? I'm watching a movie at 8, so stream will probably be like an hour. Have you ever thought about taking up free diving? No, those people are like, I think they want to die. Have you ever watched people competitive free dive? They have a death wish. What was that Netflix movie? Like the first scene of the movie is someone who loses consciousness diving, and they bring them up to the top, and like they're sort of like shaking them like a fish. Although I am the champion of in like a hotel pool going underwater and swimming back and forth. You know, that's my kind of jam. Was it 47 meters down? That does ring a bell, Julie. The sharks one? No, I don't think there were sharks. It was just about like trying to set a free diving world record. Rad Gamer Rach, I almost drowned once. Tell me about it. The deepest breath. That sounds more correct. It's not the Blake Lively film about sharks and surfboards. Ben making the random kids at hotels erase him? Why would I need to race those kids? I'd obviously win. Why rub it in their little kid faces? Cuba Gooding surfs up? Are there really that many films about diving? Actually, there's a movie coming out soon about diving with Woody Harrelson. He goes, I just read a script. You know, the biggest drug dealers in the world tell everyone they gotta stay at home and they can't leave their home unless they take the cartel's drugs. You fucking idiot. The Cuba Gooding one was good? I don't even know what you're talking about. Which month is the movies about diving theme? I'm all confused with my themes. Exciting news. February is all about women in this household. So we're watching The Substance tonight. Oh, I didn't give dates to the other movies. We had a list, though. Actually, do you want to review the list? We could critique the list. Our list of women, but yeah, we should pick dates. Every day is Women's Day in this household. Alright, Film Nintendo. General discussion. Uma. Did I pin it? I don't think I did. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Movies about women. Look. Sid, look. So these are the movies I threw out there, and then people voted on which movies they want to see. So my top 5 were Anora, Barbie, The Substance, Bridemaids, and Emilia Perez. And then My other options were Little Women, Women Talking, The Hours, All We Imagine Is Light, and Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Based on votes, we've got big support for The Substance, which is why we're watching that tonight, 8 p.m. Tune in. People really want to watch Barbie. Just some, we need some feel-good movies about women. People also want to watch Bridesmaids, and Little Women, and Portrait of a Lady on Fire. That was a bit of a surprise. So we will at least do those. I am going to watch Emilia Perez just because I am interested in like newer movies and the Oscars and Oscar politics, and I need to see for myself how good or bad that movie is. And yeah, I will also be watching Anora for that reason, even if people are less interested in that one. I want to watch The Hours, even though Nicole Kidman seems to scare me these days. She seems to scare you. I mean, are you scared or not? Is it because of her clapping? Have you watched Sunset Boulevard? Is that Netflix series about real estate? I'm curious about Anora. I don't think I could make it through Emilia Perez. Yeah. I realize I tend to watch good movies. It has thrown off my ability to properly rate and rank movies when I'm only watching good ones. I feel like it's kind of good to occasionally see a bad movie to help reorient yourself, to make that curve make a little bit more sense. You can't just watch 4-star movies, It's like if every meal you had was like 5 stars. If every meal you have is like Wagyu. No, sometimes you need to have a shit sandwich to remind yourselves how good a really good meal is. Like the stream to be safe from Nicole Kidman. I didn't realize you kids are all into Nicole Kidman, or she's some symbol, Gen Z symbol of scary lady. I don't get it. Anyway, these are the movies. Feel free to add some votes here or there. There really should be more votes for Anora. Just throwing that out there. But tonight is The Substance. I still haven't seen it. This is a first watch for me. There should be a question here. Have you seen The Substance before? And I would say no. I think you can still get a free or like a $1 trial to Tubi or something. Not that you necessarily should do that, because maybe you do that and then you forget about it and all of a sudden you're giving someone your money. But just throwing it out there. It's Mubi. It's not Tubi. I love Margaret Qualley. She was good in the limited series Made. I never saw that, but Christine did, and I think she liked it. And I saw her in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and she's good in that. Silly Munchkins, you're late. Silly Munchkins, do you like potato chips? Have you seen The Substance before? Hey, that's my line. I was waiting for it to show up there. Silly Munchkins loves potato chips. Silly, I got a gift for you. I got some potato chips, Silly. The people behind me at the store were not impressed. I'm the guy going up to the cash. Only potato chips. All right, I've got Ms. Vickie's all dressed up. Ms. Vickie's sea salt and malt vinegar. Ms. Vickie's sweet and spicy ketchup. Ms. Vickie's honey Dijon. Ms. Vickie's sour cream, herb, and onion. Ms. Vickie's original. Oh my god. Ms. Vickie's jalapeno. Ms. Vickie's spicy dill pickle. Oh no. Oh no, it was the chips. Oh, we got 3 more. Ms. Vickie's applewood smoked barbecue. Ms. Vickie's sweet chili and sour cream. Oh no, we're still going. Oh no, not again. and last one, lime and black pepper. All right, pre-taste test. This must have been so expensive. Yeah, don't tell Christine. Probably could have bought a fridge for the cost of all these chips. Do I have a palate cleanser? I have a Diet Coke. I think I'm least excited about honey Dijon. Ben, I'm an adult. I can't try more than 3 cookies. Don't you find I can't eat a lot of sweet stuff, but I could eat salty stuff all day. Am I alone in that? Honey Dijon are the best. Honey Dijon sounds good. I'm not a fancy mustard person, so I'm predicting that will be my least favorite. I know the jalapeno ones are good. I don't think I've even tried most of these other flavors. I like fancy mustard. Well, you should probably leave. Do a poll for kettle cooked, thin, or ruffled. No one likes ruffled chips. Do we really need that? Do we need to see a poll to know that? There's no way I'm wrong about that, right? What type of chip do you like in general? We're not going to get into different applications. So what are we saying? Regular, thin? Kettle? Cooked? Or ruffled? Ruffle my feathers. I can definitely eat the most of just like the thin ones. I find sometimes kettle cooked can be way too oily, I want to say. Ruffle, more crunch the better. It's gonna hurt your mouth. You're just asking for a chip eating injury. I do like the baked. Those don't count. What about tortilla chips? Almost feels like corn chips could have been their own category. Bizarre results here. You got some freaks out there. All right, so you were predicting which of these is the worst. Pickle? Pickle might be bad. I'm predicting the mustard will be the worst. They're probably... Ms. Vickie's is most known for their salt and vinegar, I think. Because it takes you to a place. Injury, how are you eating them? You've never hurt your mouth eating potato chips, Claire? Clearly you're not doing it right. The spicy pickle's too much, Joe? Okay, I'll do that one last. Sweet chili and sour cream sounds promising. I think I've had that one and I think it's good. Stuffing your face with chips might lead to injury. That's the only way to eat chips. All right, let's start with original. It's boring, it's salty. If you like potatoes, this is the one for you. It smells. Everything else is going to smell way more. Yeah, you don't get the real experience of... Sometimes opening a bag of chips is just as fun as eating chips. But you don't get that from these, you know? These are pretty thin. Like... You know what I mean? I can kind of see through it. I can almost see through it. Whoa! Now is not a good time. Oh, wow. Christine, you wanna... You came out of nowhere. Girl. I think she wants something. I think... Thank you, silly. I think all the popcorn I eat has made these taste almost like nothing to me. These aren't very salty chips. And their only flavor is salt and potato. So not very good. Need more salt? I don't know. Just if I want a salty treat, you know, give me that flavor call all day. Put popcorn salt on them. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty far down the list. There is a tier list for these. Let me see. I think I might have broken the computer getting those chips out. Oh wait, no, it's here. You still with me? All right, original. Does this only go down to D? So S, A, B, C, D? I feel like original is just, it's a C. It's not bad. It's just kind of nothing. It's almost like a non-factor. Just not much going on here. Also, don't bet on the Super Bowl. How about that? How about you don't do that? It's the white people chip. We don't tolerate reverse racism on this stream. The white people chip. What is that? Something Keith would say? White people taco night. White people taco. All right, what's next? All right, salt and vinegar. Oh, it's like being at the ocean. It's like I'm 8 years old. I just spent 9 hours in the car, and we just pulled up to a beach, Ogunquit, Maine. We're gonna eat fish. We're gonna wade around in the beach a bit, but the salty seawater kind of irritates my thighs. So I'm probably gonna spend most of my time on the beach with the seagulls, but this is what it smells like. Ooh. Maltier than I remember. Are they're bright. Do you know what I mean? They're almost like citrusy. They got a real zing. They're good. That's an A tier chip. Yeah, I think that's appropriate. Now, do I want to sit on a couch and eat a bag of these? Not really. I don't think I could do it. It's excellent, but I find I don't need much of this, which kind of takes away its quality as a chip. Because I think a really good chip, you want to be able to eat the whole bag and then just feel bad about yourself. You can buy malted milk powder. Is that something I should do? Is that something I want to do? Make a Franken chip bag with all the bags. Then you never know what you'll eat. It's like a mystery chip idea. Is that a fun Holo Taco idea? If we ever overproduce a batch of a specific shade or SKU, we just like have a non-labeled bottle that's opaque. It's not a clear glass bottle. It's a solid bottle. And we just put some overproduction of, I don't know, like Solo Mission in there. And we call it Spooky Mystery Polish. Ooh, October. And then people will buy it. And it's just a polish you already own. Doritos had that once. All the flavors in one. That's interesting. All the flavors? Every flavor? The jump scare is that we get Solo Mission again. I'm just trying to bring Solo Mission back. Can't believe you didn't buy it. All right, I think I'm going sour cream urban onion next. Because I'm partial to it. Oh, that smell. You get, oh. It's like pierogies in a bag. Good or bad smell? You know what it is? It just always trips me out how the creaminess of a sour cream translates to the odor and taste of just a crispy chip. How do they do that? There is something odd about any sour cream type flavor, isn't there? It's got a little onion to it. It definitely does. Okay, I'm not imagining that. They're showing green onion. Does it say anything about the flavor? They don't really have flavor descriptions. Oh, sour cream urban onion. Yeah, it's in the name. Of course. It's a little more oniony than I'd like, I think. I need to, one more. I think it's a B. I'd rather have this than the original. It's definitely not a... You know, I don't know. It might be a C. There's something too odd about it. It's a B or a C. Maybe plain is D. Maybe I just gotta be harsher. Let's leave this for now and see how we feel. I thought I would like that one. All right, I need a drink break. I haven't had sour cream and onion chips in yonks. Are you Australian? Is that an Australian thing to say? Zyler, the chips aren't for you. That's weird. I feel like I used to like that flavor, and I guess it's been a long time. I think I have one other sour cream. I have sweet chili and sour cream. Should we do that next, or give it a minute? I think I'll like that more. What could we do? This might be the hot take. As a Canadian, I think I'm supposed to like ketchup chips, but I know I don't. Yeah, it's just like the smell of like stale tomato paste, you know? Like a chip shouldn't look like that. No. Why would I want that? It's like drinking ketchup. Anyone who likes that, you have problems. Oh, it's way too sweet. Like there's a little bit of heat to it, which is like interesting, but man, I just can't get like I can't do it. Are ketchup chips and all dressed not the same? No. All dressed also has like an onion and pepper sort of complexion, I think. It has better skin. It moisturizes. It uses La Mer products. Is it vinegar? All dressed is also vinegary. You know, my dad used to go to KFC sometimes. We'd always get, they used to have really good fries at KFC with vinegar. KFC fries with vinegar. Anyway, one time he goes to KFC, there's this lady in front of him. And I guess she's complaining about like the ratio of dark chicken to white chicken she got in her bucket or something. And it turned out it was Diana Ross. True story. Anyway, ketchup chips, terrible. It's a shame there's not a lower tier for them to be in. Do we want to just get all dressed out of the way? You said not to do pickle, right? Oh, wait. Let's mix it up. Honey Dijon. Not as smelly as I was expecting. In fact, it barely smells at all. Okay. It tastes exactly as advertised. So if you like Honey Dijon, good for you. It's not for me. Oh. What is this picture, by the way? Like, what is this? Is this like French onion soup? That's supposed to be a bowl of honey? I don't get it. That's just mustard? One is honey, one's mustard. It's like ancient grain mustard? Like honey Dijon doesn't look like that sort of mustard, does it? Oh. That's, oh man, we're stuck on we're on a bad streak. I need to bet on the Kansas City Chiefs and the Eagles. Ooh, get me out of here. All right, I think this might help. This might help get us out of this glass case of emotion. Lime and black pepper. This feels like a palate cleanser to me. Am I just losing my sense of smell? Is this literally just pepper on the chips? Am I just seeing the pepper? Like, this feels like this would be dangerous to eat if I'm just seeing this much pepper on a chip. It's not bad. It's even good. But it should be a tortilla chip. It should just be a corn chip. It should not be a kettle cooked kind of chip. That's throwing me off here. Like, I should be able to dip this in a nice guacamole. Or 5-layer Mexican bean dip on my white people taco night. And I just don't think I can do that with Ms. Vickie's. Yeah, Tostitos with a hint of lime. With my old El Paso taco kit. Maybe you don't really like kettle cooked chips. Maybe I don't even like Ms. Vickie's at all. This has been a real revelation. I have 5 bags of chips left. Is it an A or a B? It's a B. Salt and vinegar is easily the best so far. It might even be a C. Because I would eat the sour cream and onion before eating that again. It almost feels like it exists on the plane with salt and pepper, you know? But it's better than just salt. I think it's a B. No S yet? No S yet. I think I know what the S is going to be. Am I gonna oh, there's a poll. Knock, knock. Hello. My boyfriend's dad mixes ketchup, ranch, and barbecue together. This sounds made up. You don't have a boyfriend. Ketchup, ranch, and barbecue. It's my Tyler. You've got a basement Tyler too. It's nice. It's nice to have a basement Tyler. That's just a creamy barbecue sauce? Yeah, that doesn't sound like the strangest. Ketchup, ranch, and barbecue. I mean, skip the ketchup. Although I think quite a few home barbecue sauce recipes probably have a healthy amount of ketchup in them, don't they? All right, have I ranked everything so far? We're five deep. We're over the halfway point. Can I skip one of these? All right, I'm going back to sour cream. We're doing sweet chili and sour cream. Kind of has a cardboard aroma. Hit me with a little spice, though. A little chili. All right, I have high hopes. That's a good chip. I would eat that chip. I don't know if it's S. It's at least A. It's on that level. God, it might be an S. That is better than I remember. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Silly Munchkins thinks it's an A. My gut reaction was A. Wait until the finale? What is this? A season of Dexter? Eat another one and see if its second bite is just as good. Okay. All right. Was that sweet chili and sour cream? Yeah, sweet chili and sour cream is the best so far. At least on par with sea salt and vinegar. It's more eatable than the sea salt and vinegar for me. Now, Applewood smoked barbecue. Now I'm gonna tell you in advance, I really don't like fake smoke taste. These are very vibrant. This might be the most colorful chip so far. They look too coated. Terrible. Not good. Too much flavor, too much fake smoke. Nope. Be gone. If you like barbecue sauce, you might really like these. I can't do the fake smoke. And it's just too much. They're too flavorful a chip. There's no subtlety. I want a little bit of potato to come out. This is just like opening a bag of smoke. So stay down there. All right, I'm not listening to you. I'm doing pickle. We're doing spicy dill pickle. Christine, if you want to try any of these, this is probably the one. If you want to try a single chip. I could put it in my mouth, but leave like half of it exposed, and then you could come in and we could you could bite that half of the chip, just like Lady and the Tramp. And if you're the lady, I don't know what that makes me. Oh! Ooh! No more. What is going on here? I thought I would enjoy this stream. My tongue is being assaulted. I don't mind the spice. It was spicier than I thought it would be. That is a powerful pickle flavor. It's comparable to the sea salt and vinegar in terms of its like the how the flavor is there. It's immediate. I think it's like it's a one chip and I dip and I'm out of there. Can't do it. This is like a tier pyramid or bad Jenga set. That's no bueno. All right, I've got 2 left. We're just getting through this. This is all dressed up and nowhere to go. I don't dig it, but I don't have the same visceral reaction as the others. I could see if this was the only snack at a party, I'm putting a few of these in my mouth. Not with any degree of excitement. What does all dress taste like? Is this only a Canadian thing? It doesn't really say what the flavors are. It has a picture of vinegar, onion, and red pepper. So I think that's what we're working with here. Ooh. It's not ketchup-y. I don't... It kind of tastes a little ketchup-y, but I don't... Is there tomato? Is that just the red pepper? Is it like ketchup but red pepper instead of tomato? All dressed chips are potato chips that combine flavors of barbecue, salt, and vinegar, sour cream, and onion, and ketchup. Flavor is sweet, savory, tangy, with notes of smoke and garlic. It just that's it's like a polygamous relationship. You just gotta pick what you like, you know? It's too much. It's basically a Frankenchip, yeah. Alright, put me out of my misery. Please redeem yourself, Vickie. Jalapeno. My friend, I used to eat these regularly. That's still a good chip. It's got some heat. More heat than you would think a big brand potato chip would go for, you know? It's no one chip challenge. It's not that. But they're not just trying to appeal to the lowest common denominator. But I think I'm going to do something that surprises you. I think sweet chili and sour cream onion. I think this is the list. I think these two share the spot. And I might even say that I would choose the sweet, the chili sour cream over jalapeno. I'm saying it. It's been said, I can't take it back. I mean, I could delete the stream, but there's nothing you could do about it. I should rage quit eating chips? No. We don't have to do that. All right, how's my list? Where am I the most wrong in this list? Actually, first tell me how right I am. Then politely tell me where you disagree. This is the most I've ever agreed with you. Well, you know, broken clock can be right twice a day. Well, they say every deck of cards has 2 jokers. 38 minutes until the movie. We've got time. Not a bad list. Top 3 I agree with. Good, good, good. I don't like Miss Vickie's at all. That doesn't help. Lime and black pepper is pretty good. I'd rate it higher. Glad you didn't rate it lower. It did not offend me, but it did not steal my heart. My only disagreement is that Honey Dijon is A tier. For you, it could be. All of my D tiers are very strong, specific flavors that if you like, maybe you love this chip. Add an F tier? The D tier is an F tier. Uma, I don't like kettle cooked chips, so I have to push all these down a few tiers. I mean, they're all relative to each other. But I think what you're trying to tell me is that kettle cooked chips can't make you smile. Have you ever considered just being happy? This is a question for all of you. You know, life is hard. There's a lot of stuff going on. Maybe you could just choose to find some beauty in life, you know? Like you ever see a plastic bag just blowing in the street? You can choose. You can choose. Why are you so corny? Uma, I just want you to be happy. I want you to get excited about your life. I remember I was a very unhappy, pretty nihilistic young person. I remember going to have a beer with a professor, and he told me his wife was his girlfriend was pregnant, and this was good news. They wanted a child. And I was like, man, I don't know. I just don't know about like bringing kids into this world, you know? And I felt like we had the kind of relationship where we could have a conversation like that right after finding out he's gonna have a kid. And he's like, yeah, I know what you mean, but like, he's like, are you happy sometimes? And I'm like, yeah, sometimes. And he goes, I think that's enough. This conversation has really stuck with me. Yeah, I think that's enough. You're not gonna be happy all the time. But yeah, sometimes things are okay. let's take that. Do you have friends to give away the chips you don't like to? That is a good question. I also don't have enough chip clips for these. So I'm gonna vacuum seal them, and then they'll stay good forever, right? I figured this wouldn't be super wasteful, because I think these just stay good a very long time. Correct? Am I wrong about that? What's the best before date on chips? Wow, that one only says February. That one says April. Right, I think most of them say April. Once they're open, they get stale. Yeah. I'll seal them. But you're right. I assumed I could just slowly eat these. I think I'm gonna have to have a chip party. Crush them up and sprinkle them on heart-shaped pancakes and make a banana foster. The pickle? Ketchup? Chips on sandwiches are pretty good, but I think just your straight up Lay's thin chips are the way to go. Chip party and beer? Sounds like a Friday night. Chips and hummus? No way. Don't even say such a thing. How could you? Make chicken strips with the chips? All right, I'm gonna keep for myself probably sour cream and onion, sea salt and vinegar, and then my two S tiers, the jalapeno and the chili sour cream. The rest I'll probably give away. I'll be like, oh, hey Matt, hey brother, haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I got this bag of chips I really just wanted you to have. To chat? Should I do a open bag of chips giveaway? That'd be pretty funny. Or Uma, what if I sent them all to you? Would that put a smile on your face? Uma, do you like honey Dijon? Don't do that to Uma. I just want Uma to be happy. Crush them all up and eat them like cereal and milk. Uma, I don't like kettle cooked chips. Well, what do you like? You just don't like anything. Tell me what you like. And we'll do a stream about that. Where is ScarJo? I think she likes chips. Have you seen there's a new trailer? They're doing another Jurassic Park movie that I don't know if it ignores the Chris Pratt movies. Like, I think those exist in the same universe, but I think it's moving on from that arc or those characters and trying to be a little bit less. It's trying to be a bit of a soft reboot, maybe. It's probably going to be bad. The trailer looks very sort of boring and predictable. But you know what? Scarlett Johansson is actually a good actress. She just does a lot of sort of dumb big budget movies. And Maharsh... I never say this guy's name right. Mahershala Ali? Is that it? He's in it. Maybe he just wants to get paid? I haven't seen her in anything good recently. Yeah, I don't know if... Well, Marriage Story was probably the last, critically acclaimed thing she was in. And then I think Under the Skin before that was a pretty... I know that was a pretty polarizing movie. But I thought that was really interesting. That and Jojo Rabbit. I never saw Jojo Rabbit, but I read about it and I hate the idea of it. What movie are we watching? In 29 minutes, we're watching The Substance on Nat Geo. Get a free trial of Nat Geo for 3 months for $1 and stream The Substance. I think it's available for rent on most major platforms for like $5. Rent for the price of stale chips. These chips were, what, $4 each? And I got 9 bags? Who can do math? Look at this guy. Say Nat Geo and he shows up. We weren't talking about you. You think that's $2,883? It was something like that. We have a GST break. It was basically like getting a bag for free. Does Canada put snacks and stuff on sale for the Super Bowl? I was surprised these weren't on sale. This was an impulse. I decided I was doing this like 3 hours ago. You know what? I could just take all of these to a Super Bowl party that I was thinking of going to. But I was probably not going to go. What if I take the chips to the party, but then I just immediately leave? Just leave during the coin flip. Canadians have Super Bowl parties? Yes, we're just like you. We're your neighbors. Is this a surprise to people that Canadians watch the Super Bowl? Who are you rooting for? Oh, I don't really care about that. Generally in sports, I do like to see greatness. But it's a little different in team sports. I think I feel that more in individual sports. Yeah, in an individual sport, I'm not looking for like the underdog. I want a challenge, but I really like seeing someone... I appreciate someone who really dominates and are like the best in their field, you know? But yeah, I don't really care about this. Rooting for the Eagles and want to see Kendrick's halftime show. Oh man, I said I didn't like Kendrick Lamar again on the last pod. I said I didn't like his song about Drake, and every time I do that, someone responds to me saying I just don't appreciate something. I guess I'm just not hearing the same thing you are. I'm sorry. I don't think it's some sophisticated essay on culture vultures. I think it is a petty diss track. It would be like Hit 'Em Up winning a Grammy for best recording in the 90s or whatever. But you listen to Doichi? I listened to some Doichi. I really like that song where she says if a bitch feeling froggy. What did she say? Ooh, I'm feeling right. If a bitch feeling froggy, then I'm gonna do something. What did she say? It was catchy, whatever it was. Although a lot of the songs were like really sexually explicit in a way I guess I wasn't expecting. Tell her hop out. If a bitch feeling froggy, tell her to hop out. I saw her SNL performance. She's really good. saw. Did you see Timothy Chalamet on SNL doing his Bob Dylan? his take on Bob Dylan? That was pretty wild. I never thought I would ever hear the song Three Angels again, or on some sort of stage like that. That's pretty wild. What does feeling froggy mean? I think it means, you know, hey, you feeling like you're gonna do something? Like if you're feeling froggy, then jump. Did you see Kanye? I don't. When people are just doing stuff for attention, why give them that? Ben, I told you what it meant? Oh. I thought I just came up with that on my own. Does it have more of a fighting connotation, though? Yeah, in that song, it seems to be a little bit more antagonistic. Like you want to jump someone's bones? I don't think that's what it means. I don't think froggy means horny. I feel like this could lead to some awkward confusion. They don't know if it's triggered your fight or fuck response if you're feeling froggy, you know? Are you following the Blake Lively Justin Baldoni saga? Absolutely not. No interest in that. All right, movie in 20 minutes. I'm gonna go get the taste of spicy dill pickle out of my mouth. Maybe listen to a little Doichi. But if you're feeling a little froggy, you could join us for a movie night tonight at 8 p.m.